We could go to my place. Then the only person staring will be me.
David, a married college professor, falls for his 30-year younger student. David starts most of his relationships sexually, but this one is different since he finds himself having genuine feelings for this young and beautiful student of his. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. David is an aging professor previously married. He has a son who has never forgiven him for leaving his mother. His relationship with women are usually sexual in nature. His award-winning friend George suggests that he have conversations and enjoy art with a wife. Believing himself to be an independent individual, he encounters Clara, a beautiful and confident grad student who takes one of his courses. She captures his attention like no other woman and they fall in love. David has increasing desire for Clara. He cheating on him with a younger man. He even follows her to a party one night and she catches him spying on her. When she tells him he must trust her, he assumes that she wants to end their relationship. Soon thereafter, he's surprised that she calls him for dinner, where she asks him, "What am I for you?" She wonders about their potential future and he admits that 30-odd year age difference between them scares him. Meanwhile, his relationship with Carolyn appears to end after she finds one of Clara's tampons in David's bathroom. One night over dinner, Clara invites David to her graduation party, pleading with him to meet her parents. He is reluctant but agrees to attend. Only on the day of the event, David calls Clara and claims he is stuck in a bad traffic. In reality, he is sitting in his car, anxious about meeting her family. Heartbroken and annoyed, she calls back and tearfully acknowledges the end of their relationship. His son Kenny happens to show up that evening and tells David that he is cheating on his wife. Kenny is very conflicted because he does not want to break up his family like David did, but the father has little sympathy for him. Kenny leaves in disgust. David thereafter sinks into a depression phase, which George tries to help him through. George tells him that he's actually become closer to his wife lately, despite cheating on her before. Soon thereafter though, George collapses. Clara comes back to visit David and he eventually admits that he had a misguided affair with Clara. They share a comfortable moment together, wondering if they are at last talking to each other after 20 years of sex. Clara never called him again and he tried to get over the death of George, but he admits on his ongoing pain. Suddenly, on New Year's Eve, David receives a voice message from Clara. She mentions that she needs to tell him something before he finds out from someone else. When he calls her, she turns out to be just outside his building, eager to meet. Clara tells David that she has breast cancer and will need an operation. David cries and asks her why she didn't tell him sooner. Clara tells David that he loved her body like no one else and asks her to take photos. David goes to see Kenny, who happens to be a doctor at the hospital where Clara is having her operation, and asks for him to make an inquiry about her. Kenny suggests that her condition is quite serious. David visits Clara later. Then he climbs into the hospital bed and gently kisses her face. In the flashback, we see both of them say "I love you" to each other. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.